Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video we'll be discussing about a secret car, or different secret cars, that developers have inside of ERLC. So yeah, before we get started, if you do enjoy today's video, please consider subscribing, and let's get right into it. First of all, you're probably wondering why I have this car behind me here, and we'll get to that in just a second. But as we all know, the developers have some secret cars inside of the game, such as the Lamborghini and Ferrari. Well, they're not very secret, because everybody knows about them, but they're kind of cars which only they can use. And how does this car relate to that? Well, let's find out. Earlier this morning at about 7 AM my time, Sean and a few other of the ERLC staff were playing ERLC in a public VC, sharing their screens, so we got an insight on some of these cars. And this is more or less the exact same car I have behind me in the game here. And you may be wondering, okay, it looks exactly the same. What could possibly be the difference here? Well, if we look at it here, the logo is obviously golden. The overall model looks slightly different. And then at the top, we have a roof rack there, which we don't have on the police vehicle in the game. Now, this could just be a coincidence, them using, a classic car, and then they might have some special developer power, which means that they can turn any vehicle undercover. But this could be looking like a new vehicle could be coming, or it could be a secret vehicle. Now, I could be very wrong, because we all know some of my predictions are very interesting here, but this is basically the car that I had behind me, and it was undercover. And you'd think that maybe if you changed it to undercover, the roof racks would appear, but I guess not. And then if we flick through these photos here, we can see it over here from a wider angle, and then coming through this here, these are just a few different angles of the car here. And then also, yep, here's another one, and so on. Now, if we spawn back in at the police station and come over to the vehicle spawner, let's check to see, if I'm actually right. Because looking through all these vehicles, I believe we don't have that one in the game here. I'm just going through these once again. I don't see anything except for, no, not that one. I think our case might be right here. I don't think it's this vehicle. No, we can tell by the back of the door. Definitely not the four-wheeler. I think it's the Chevron Camion PPV here, yes. And you can tell by the back doors here. So let's go into customize it, and we'll switch to undercover to see if that changes anything, adds any new accessories here. Undercover, right, none of the accessories change, and if we add a trailer hitch, nothing appears on the top. Civilian horn, grappler, none of these add the roof rack at the top, which, is a bit curious, seeing as, the logo is different, and then also the top. If we head over onto the civilian team here and search up the car on the civilian team, let's see if, anything looks different. Now, I just got to find the vehicle. I believe it is this one here. And there we go. We have the roof racks on it. So it may just be a case that the developers can use these cars as undercover as such. But, why don't they have this version on the police team here? And it just gives away the fact that it's not really fully undercover. See, if we switch it to black here, this is starting to look like the one in the photos which I just saw and showed you guys. And, once again, linking to what I just said, why don't we have this vehicle on the police team? Well, we have the vehicle, but why not this variant of it? Because you could easily tell this vehicle apart from the undercover version. So why not just add this onto the police team? Well, unfortunately, I don't really have the answers to those questions, but, a developer might see this, or, maybe Lost Infinity or someone, and might be able to help answer the question. I will ask them, but yeah, it might just be the case that the developers can turn any, vehicle into undercover, which, would be a pretty cool game pass to have inside of ERLC. So I guess we can class this as a secret police vehicle, well, for the developers for the most part. But yeah, pretty cool that we've managed to discover this, and who knows, maybe this could be hinting to, this updated vehicle coming to the police team. thank you very much for watching today's quick video. I hope you did all enjoy or find this video, a little bit helpful or intriguing. Because, it's very nice to investigate stuff like this, go on like a little investigation spree, you could say. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great rest of the day. Goodbye.